wow, there's quite a few places that I recognise and not recognise. So, well, those that don't know me, I'm Tony, Vicky's father. She looks gorgeous. And today I was so proud anyway, beyond that. I have to admit I am slightly nervous today. I've been married for 30 years, so talking for any longer than 30 seconds without being interrupted is something I'm quite used to. So firstly, this is part of the tradition of where I thought I would go and for the parents, everybody, thank you so much. We do appreciate, it's already been said, people have travelled from so far, and we do really appreciate that to celebrate the joy of our family with the marriage. Because these guys are fantastic. They really are brilliant. So, Vicky, stay in the tradition. I've known Vicky all my life. 22 years ago in Oxford, she was born in Oxford, obviously it's in England where the scholars are all born or educated at least. We did move away from him. I still remember when she was born. I wasn't there at the time I was in the Air Force, but I got back within hours of when she was born and holding that baby in my arms. It was fantastic. But we should have probably known at that point when Vicky was born. If there was if there was a minute or an hour for a baby to be born, she was born on the day. But if there'd been an hour and a minute, she probably would have arrived at an hour and a minute. She was very, very precise. She's fantastic. She struggled with, when Vicky was little, she couldn't crawl. So she invented her own way of getting around. And honestly, you could see how she did this. She did this thing that we call the bullshit. Sorry, Vicky. It has to be said, it was fantastic. It was fantastic with her. She put her legs in, she'd grab a woman, put her legs in, grab a woman, and she could move around the floor faster than anybody on two legs. So you're probably thinking, oh, why is he telling me this? Because Vicky, the way that Vicky, or we would know Vicky, she's always said she arrived on time. She couldn't move around that quickly, but she learned how to move around very, very quickly in her own way. She's, everything really, everything she does is like her. The homework is an example. When she was like this big, and in England you wear school uniforms, so if she'd go to school, she'd be ready in a school uniform, 8 o'clock in the morning, ready to go to school. She'd go off to school, then she'd be back home again, and the first thing she would do when she got home, well, we'll not talk about the toilet. She didn't like using the toilets in school anyway. The next thing was she would do a homework. She literally, we're talking about a 3-4-year-old, because in England the education system starts to get far more educated when you start doing it. But anyway, she literally started homework straight away. And she'd do it, and then she'd probably read a book. And then we had Vicky and Amy, Amy in the car. No, but she was very, very focused from a very young age. The next thing I'd like to talk about is, I guess, our athletic. Slightly happy. There's a photograph down there in the book that you probably saw that had Brady as a baby, and then Vicky. And there's a little girl that was next to her, and that little girl's called Star. And so Star and Vicky, they're hugging on the front of the photograph. Star was Vicky's first attempt at rugby. And you can figure that, there's two girls hugging on the front of the page. So these two girls ran around the pitch playing rugby, ran around together, holding the cuddling, and sat down and started picking daisies. Then we had the next thing was the karate. And one of Vicky's friends here from the UK is Laura, and she's fantastic. Karate from a young age. She was named Chopper. That's what her nickname was, and she was very, very young. I think, what was it, international level of karate? Something like that. And this girl was fantastic at karate. Vicky decided to give it a go. But we think that Vicky decided to give the karate a go because she liked the hoodie, and she liked the badge. And she did about, 2 or 3 hours of karate, and maybe 1 hour of karate, and then give up. So, what was Vicky good at? It's the academics. So what we've seen from Vicky is that she's always done really well. She's excelled at school. I mean, she's done honours, she's done this, she's done that, she's got scholarships. And then the university, she just graduated from university. Very, very proud of her parents. The top 10% is in the social work program of Alberta with distinction. So you can see, obviously, we're very, very proud. His parents were very proud of Vicky. And obviously, I'm naturally biased, and I'm a farmer. And granddaughters are considered always biased for the daughters. Let me just get here. Speech out loud, really. Honestly, I have actually nothing about Brady. Brady I have no observer. Brady is fantastic. And he's fantastic all over school. Brady, I mean, you knew how to keep it when you met Vicky. And when I first met you, I think I mentioned about a shotgun. Yep. The first time I met Brady, I was on the driveway and said, "Oh, Brady, I'm sorry, we can't talk, I'm just off the range." And I had the first impressions. But it didn't take long for us to realize that I didn't need a gun. We've welcomed you in our family from almost day one. We simply start and recognize the type of family we were. And I think all the kids will agree. You two guys, we've watched you grow together, we've watched you develop, and we've watched you from each other. And there was one time that Sue knew and Sue was smiling at us, and Brady was appearing in the house, and there was no Vicky. And that never looked at the Vicky's and Sue's daughter. And it was, as respect, and this is what Brady's like. And he came and asked me for his hand. I thought, Vicky's hand. And nowadays, that's not something that happens all the time, but it's what my family, what we expect, and probably the same with the Italian family and the same things, but that doesn't necessarily happen. But Vicky was not going to say, Brady came and hung around a few days before he put the courage to ask. And I was not the wise of Sue, but obviously agreed straight away. And then the next thing was, they're off to Italy, and the marriage and proposal plans. So it was really good, I understand, and be part of that. So it brings me to the end really that you two, you're both amazing people. You've been an absolutely amazing couple. You're going to be an amazing married couple. I'm quite looking forward to the time when I become a judge again. It might take a little bit of time, but the judge is what my grandkids call me, so it's a you brought the glass door up.
I've done well to not cry. I think we're in trouble. I'd like to thank everyone who came to share our special day with our family. Today I gained a beautiful daughter, and I'm honored to pay tribute to her and to my son Brady. It seems like yesterday that Brady was born. Ryan was so excited to have an accomplice. And Grandma was so excited she was hyperventilating on the delivery Brady refers to Brady as a favorite. I have no favorites, but I'll admit he was the easiest to raise. As long as Brady had food and sleep, as long as Brady had food and sleep, he was content. That has not changed. Brady was known for checking to see what the neighbors were eating for supper before deciding to come home for mealtime. He'll probably do that with his coworker living down the street. Just to warn you. My greatest achievement has been to raise 3 fine sons. My goal was to raise men who weren't afraid to show affection, respected women, were honest, were true to their word, weren't afraid of hard work, were goal setters, and valued the importance of family. I always focused on the men that they would become. Brady will be an amazing husband. And I know this because he's been a caring son, brother, grandson, and friend. Some people never learn what the term selfless means, but that word is what best describes my son. If Brady babysat, he not only babysat and reprimanded Jesse like a father, he cleaned the entire house before he came home. He helps with yard work and moving without being asked, and he's been known to give his mother a pep talk or two. He's done community service projects, hockey, baseball, soccer, school sports, and clubs, and after meeting Vicki, even began to excel in academics. I remember when Brady said there's a girl he was thinking about dating. I have to admit I was leery, as I didn't think anyone was going to be good enough for my son. Brady said she was coming to pick him up, and he didn't want me to meet her just yet. I was out of that house so fast. It wasn't long before Brady said that this was the girl he was going to marry. And I thought I better get to know this girl. And I invited Vicki over to make cookies, homemade Christmas cards, and somehow when I added Tuesday night cooking to Brady's chore chart, Vicki started coming on Tuesday nights. Vicki cooked, and Brady supervised. It was only a matter of months before I said this would someday be my daughter-in-law. And I told everyone that would be my daughter-in-law. A healthy relationship is where people work together with mutual respect. They don't try to change one another, they simply want to be better for their partner. I saw Brady blossom after meeting Vicki. And I saw Vicki come out of her shell from this girl who wouldn't say 2 words, who can play the card game bullshit like nobody's business. A girl found her voice. Never lose your voice. Vicki has a heart of gold, and family is very important to her. She isn't the shy, quiet girl that I met years ago. She's a woman who has a confident personality and knows what she wants, and she is someone I so love and admire. These 2 made plans together and achieved them one by one. From summer classes, student council, excelling in school, going to college and university, saving money, getting jobs, and buying a home a week ago. They work as a team, and they are each other's best friends. Today I toast my daughter, Vicki, and her parents, Tony and Sue, and her siblings. Today our family grew a little bit bigger. I wish you every happiness. Please remember that the happiest people don't have the best of everything, they just make the best of everything. I love you both. To Victoria. We are so incredibly thankful to have the opportunity to share this special day together and pledge our love for one another in front of you, our friends, and family. We have come a long way together, and throughout our journey, we have met everyone in this room. You may not all know this, but in some way or another, each and every one of you has influenced our relationship in some way. It goes without saying, we value the love and support you have all offered us. We hope to continue to share our journey with you as we share yours.
Of course, there are some people in this room that we have had much more prominent roles in our life. Mom, dad, siblings. We're looking at you. You have taught us from the very beginning what it means to love and be loved. Without your unwavering support throughout many years, we would have not been stood here today. Thank you for being our greatest critics, strongest supporters. You never let us forget who we are and the things that we've accomplished, both as individuals and as partners. Thank you, Sue, Tony, Heather, Doug, Amy, Ryan, Carl, Jesse, and of course, our grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins. Thank you so very much.
Finally, thank you to these beautiful people who were stood beside us today as we officially became husband and wife. Christy, Lacey, Amy, Jared, Mason, and Ryan, you are our best friends. Your